Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So today we're getting into Psalms chapter 8. Let me move my highlighters out of the way. So Psalms chapter 8 is Yahweh's esteem human dignity. And it says on a giffith. Not sure what that is, but I will have it on the screen. Um, so This one is talking about the esteem of the Most High and the dignity of humanity, right? But it's also talking about creation. O Yahweh, our Master, how excellent is your name in all the earth, you who set your splendor above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babes and infants you have founded strength, because of your adversaries, to put an end to enemy and avenger. For I see your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have established. What is man that you remember him, and the Son of Man that you visit him? Yet you have made him a little less than Elohim. You have crowned him with esteem and splendor. You made him rule over the works of your hands. You have put all under his feet, all sheep and oxen, and also the beasts of the field, the birds of the heavens and the fish of the sea, passing through the paths of the seas, O Yahweh our Master. How excellent is your name in all the creation. So, going back to verse 1, how excellent is your name in all the earth. So, in all the earth, his name is in everything. Everything that we see around us was created by the Most High. I mean, even the things within apartments, within homes, even the homes and apartments themselves, the materials that they are made out of was created by the Most High. Even the things inside your home, those materials, whether it be a chair, a table, a bed, everything that makes up these different things we have in our house was all composed from things that Yahweh created. No one walking this earth has made anything from materials that was made by man. It is all created by the Most High. And the thing is, people try to refute that, you know, that creation was not a thing, when it comes to science. But no, science oftentimes, more than not, goes against creation. You who set your splendor above the heavens. So, heavens could be the sky. That if you go back to Genesis 1, the sky is considered part of the heavens. So, there's different levels to the heavens, and Yahweh sits above all of them. Out of the mouth of babes and infants, you have founded strength. So, some people believe that the sounds that babies make is akin to how Paleo Hebrew sounds. So if you look at the Paleo Hebrew and you look at the alphabet and you make the sounds of them, it kind of sounds like gibberish, like how a baby talks, right? Because of your adversaries, to put an end to enemy and avenger. For I see your heavens, the work of your fingers. And this makes me think of a song by Eris Ford called Paint the Sky.
You made the birds fly up above, and you made the little ones to scurry down below. I can't forget the little lilies of the trees. They say giving you glory cause they see how you paint the sky.
A really great song, but looking up in the sky, she talks about how the birds fly above and the little ones on the ground. And she talks about all of creation. And then she says, how I see how you paint the sky, right? Because everything was handcrafted by the Most High. It is the most beautiful creation, right? It's better than a painting, it's better than a drawing. The moon and the stars which you have established. What is man that you remember him? So the rest of this, verses 4 through 8, talks about creation, the days of creation, like when he created the heavens, the moon, the stars, the sun, all that, and then man, and then you made him a little less than Elohim, which down here is a little e. There's another psalm in here where it talks about the Most High will make you an Elohim if you do what you're supposed to be doing. And even going back into the book of Exodus, when Yahweh had Moses to basically do what Yahweh does, but Aaron is supposed to be the mouthpiece, right? So he told Moses, "You will be an Elohim to Aaron," right? So just like Yahweh is Yahweh, and he has those that he chooses to be his mouthpiece to speak for him. Even when you read the word, you're speaking his words, right? And so that's what he's saying here, a little less than Elohim, and crowned him with esteem and splendor. So then he says, "You made him rule over the works of your hands," going back to Genesis, where he told Adam that he would have dominion over the earth, right? He would have dominion over the earth and the animals and all those things. You have put all under his feet, all sheep and oxen, all and also the beasts of the field, the birds of the heavens, the fish of the sea, passing through the paths of the seas. So man is supposed to have dominion over all animals on the earth. Why don't we? Again, goes back to Genesis, right? Genesis chapter 2 and 3. That is why we do not have dominion over these animals. That is why there are animals that we fear, like lions, tigers, right? Those big animals that are predatory, right? The ones that are carnivores. We fear them, but we're supposed to have dominion over them. But because of the fall, we don't. O Yahuwah, our master, how excellent is your name in all the earth. So this is a repetition of the first verse. So you have the first verse, which is telling you how excellent his name is, and then goes on to tell you why. And then the last verse repeats it and like that's why his name is so excellent. His name is excellent in all the earth. Here's why. His name is excellent in all the earth. I just told you why. So repetition, that's a lot of what I see in the Psalms. And the thing about repetition is that if it's repeated more than once, and sometimes it can be 3 or 4 times, there's emphasis put on that. That means it is important and to pay attention to it. Like a friend of mine always says, it's gonna be on the test. That's all I have for y'all.